It's day 359, got a box arrived, and in it we've got some Fendt goodies. We've got some Fendt masks, Fendt diary, another Fendt diary, some mugs, and some big flags. They feel big anyway, so I'll probably try and get them put up, or a little diary as well. And some stickers. So I presume they've come from Fendt UK, so thanks a lot for sending them, and we'll get them up in the workshop hopefully in a bit. If Adam gets back in time today as well, we've got that big strap, so we'll see what tows the best, the Fendt, the fastrac, or the 250R. Just in the 724 now, and it's still got that early, and I've just made a mess of the carpet that Sam's put in it, because it's the yard's a bit muddy. Since the demo one went back, he's cleaned this one out. It's nice and shiny inside, and he's put a mat in it. It doesn't quite fit because it's out of the 936 we used to have, but it's nice and comfy on your feet. I'm just going to put it in the yard next to the bateman, because I'm going to do a little intro video for people about the farm, because loads of people ask how it works and different things, and also how I ended up doing YouTube and stuff. So I'll do a little intro and put it on as a separate video, and I can put it at the top of YouTube, so when people want to know what it is that's going on here, they can watch that. So some of you might have actually already seen it, because this is now, you won't be watching this till about 7 o'clock tonight. Does anyone know why there's bubbles just in this part of the pond and nowhere else? Weird. This is the one we were dropping a level of the other day. We're going to have a look. That's the sticker put in at the water's edge, and now it's right down there. This is the little trench we dug to try and find the pipe that we couldn't find. So we found the pipe down here and dug down, so it's got perforations in it, so it's going down through that now. So it's dropped the level, but we can't drop it too much, otherwise there'll be no pond left, and it'd spoil the view out the house. But I just don't understand why we're getting bubbles in that corner over there and nowhere else. So obviously the tree's dripping, making the bubbles, but they're just in this corner. Right, I better go and put this hydraulic valve on the sprayer, see if we can fix it. Got my old phone set up on the time lapse. Let's change this valve and see if it works. Change that valve now, it doesn't seem to be making much difference. It rises up on the revs, but it still wants, if you dip it down on one side, it still won't correct itself, so it must be the pump weak. So I'm going to change the pump now. So I'll move the camera to the other side, because the pump's on the far side. Actually, before I move the camera, I'll swap the valve back to the old one, because that was obviously not the problem, so Bateman will take that back. So that's the original valve now back on. It's not too bad to change, just sort of 4 pipes, and then the whole thing comes off. But I had to put in a vise to get the unions out the end, and I've done that, put it back together now with the old one again, like I say, because there's nothing wrong with it, because the new one made no difference. So I'll put the wing back on, and then I'll go and change the pump the other side. Right, that's what I need to change, that end slice of the pump here. It's got the new one here in the bag. I'm going to cable tie them together there, and 2 pipes, and them 2 pipes. That'll hold them pumps on. Undo this, undo that, take them 4 studs out, slide the end pump off, put a new one on, put it all back together without disturbing any of the other ones, is the plan. Pump swap now. I think it was this. It looks like it's got hot inside, so something must have broken up in it, and that's why it's had no pressure and it's been acting up. It's working fine now. Just lost a bit of oil on the floor there, so I'm going to get some paper crumb, put that on it. That should dry it all up by morning, and then sweep it up, and the floor won't be slippy. So I'll open the door and get it out. Quite a bit of oil on the workshop floor, so I'll put this on it. It's dried paper crumb, so they use it for animal bedding. So we were drying it for a company, but we've got some that we use for mopping up spillages and stuff. It's really absorbent. It's a bit like kitchen roll, like granular kitchen roll. Got the strap on it. Oh, I got oil on my comb. Got the strap on the 250R. I'll go and get the 724, but that's got a ton weight advantage, so we'll see what happens at the end. Clearly with the John Deere weighing a lot heavier, it definitely had the advantage over the fendt on the yard. So let's just see what it does against the fastrac, although the fastrac is 300 kilos lighter than the John Deere. There's going to be a lot of John Deere fans crying now, but wait to see what happens next. So it's 2-0 to the British fastrac. Will it be third time lucky for the John Deere? Please don't try that at home. That was a strap rated to over 10 tons and we were on a flat yard. So one tractor was easily going to break traction first without damaging anything and without anything risk of anything breaking and going through the back of the window. The worst thing you can do is do that with a chain, because if it snaps, it could fly through the window and kill someone. So please don't do that at home. Fastrac weighs 9.68 tons with me sat in it, so we'll see what Adam's 250R weighs. But clearly, like, weight is what you need for pulling on a flat surface. So the fastrac could basically pull the 250R. Although it's similar weight, it's obviously got better balance, the tractor, with having a deck weight on the back and then the engine and the bonnet and the cab forwards as well. 250R actually weighs 300 kilos more than the fastrac, so obviously just balance. Just up in the churry picker. Just put the horse flag up, the fendt flag that came yesterday. It says fendt 500, but it looks like a 724 on the picture. There's another one here, but it's a forage harvester, and I'm struggling for room because of the height. And then I've obviously put the Merlot flag up as well. That just fits nice. Got a few more around here. They're the better size, the smaller ones, because they fit on easier than these ones. They're easy to get straight as well. Don't know what's going on with the John Deere one. It just seems to be like withering away. It's obviously like a cheap material. Thanks to everyone that sent them. I've got another one of them Oliver flags, machinery. Don't know where it come from. Like I say, I might have ordered two, but if anyone did send it to me, just let me know. But thanks to Fendt and well, I want to say Horsch, but really it came from VW Pew sent it me, and the Merlot one as well. So thanks a lot. This workshop's definitely looking a lot brighter now. This was yesterday's quiz question. It is actually, yes, a PTO shaft. It's not lemon tube because it's got 3 points, not 2, and it was on a pump that seized and it just twisted it straight up. Shows you the power in a tractor. So yeah, that normally it'd be like, I don't know, 3 or 4 foot long. This is today's quiz question. What's that? And if you know what it is, what have I bought it for? It's in a long box and it's quite heavy. It's about, I don't know, 3 foot long. Like I say, if you think you know, leave a comment in the box. And if you definitely know, guess what I've bought it for. That's about all for today. Please don't try that at home with chains or anything like that, or defective straps or the wrong shackles. That was all gear that was well overrated for what we were doing with it. If you watch it, thanks for watching. please click like. The more people that click like, the more times YouTube shows it to other people, and then people start subscribing and different things like that, and then I can afford a new sprayer, just from them little tiny adverts that you have to bear for like 5 seconds at the beginning. So thanks again for watching. If everyone tells somebody else to watch and they all subscribe, we might go from 9,000 to 18,000 subscribers in like a couple of days. So that'd be amazing. So yeah, see you all tomorrow. Normal business will be resumed.